Cool, Preeti, thanks.
Yeah. Our next team here is, our next team created a mobile app called Events. And Events is an event curation service that uses information about you from your LinkedIn profile to find relevant and high quality meetups in your area. I'm going to hand it over to Joshua, who's going to tell you more about Events.
Hello, and thank you. My name is Josh. I'm joined today by my teammates, Evelyn and Matt, and we're the dev team behind 2018's hot new mobile app, Events, where we're helping to take the work out of networking. It can be daunting to get started in a new industry to begin with, let alone even considering beginning to network with other new professionals in that industry. Well, that's where Events comes in. It's a mobile app designed to help take all of the guesswork out of starting that networking journey. Events helps save time. It can be easy to lose an entire afternoon to a networking endeavor, just searching page after page for useful or maybe potential events. Not only that, but it can be difficult to find quality ones, and that's where it takes the guesswork out for you. It's nice to know that the event that you go to has a lot of people attending, or more importantly, maybe some free food. And lastly, Events helps simplify the searching process. All I have to do is log in with my LinkedIn profile, and I'm instantly catered to a list of useful and time-saving events that are going to be best suited for me and my new industry. To better demonstrate how this works, I'm going to pass it off to Evelyn, who's going to take us through the flow of a new user.
Thanks, Josh. As a new user, this is the first screen that I'm greeted with. We use LinkedIn OAuth to register you, and then we parse through your profile to get relevant information that we then use to hit a few Meetup API endpoints to get relevant events for you. Now it's loading, and instead of waiting for the 25 events to load, we poll our server every 5 seconds to check for new data. Here's our all events view, where you can see each of the events that we've selected based upon your LinkedIn skills, interests, and industry. The blue icons demonstrate things that are particularly stand out about these events. If you click into an event, you can see more details about where it's happening, the group it's associated with, and the time and the place. If you click on RSVP, it launches an in-app browser that goes directly to meetup.com, where you can RSVP for that particular event. Going back, we have more details about the event, the hosts, and then information about what those icons mean. This one is happening pretty soon, and it looks like there might be free food or free drinks. Going back to our main events view, you could have over 20 to 25 events. Some you may be more or less interested in attending. So we've created a way to favorite events. All you have to do is click on the heart in the upper right-hand corner of each event, and these are added to your favorites view. Here you can see we only have the 3 events that we've favorited. We can click into them, check out the event details, and then we can even unfavorite them, and they're immediately removed from the favorites view. The last component of our app is the profile, where you can see quick headline from yourself, your LinkedIn profile photo, as well as your location and industry. You can update these in case you're traveling and want to check out events in a different location, or would like to change the events that you're seeing. I'm going to hand it over to Matt now to talk about our technologies.
As we started to develop this app, we knew that it would require a lot of technologies, and we really wanted to take this opportunity to learn some things that we had never worked with. So we decided to use React Native, GraphQL, and Apollo Client, and learn those for this project. Early on, we knew that we would need to make services for LinkedIn and Meetup. And as you can see, when a user logs in, behind the scenes, there's are a lot of API calls going out to Meetup. So what we wanted to do is take a standard input and output for both the LinkedIn service and the Meetup service, so that we could easily go back and modularize those later and tweak them to really give the user potent events. So for the LinkedIn, we wanted a service, we wanted to take in user data from a profile and then output keywords that we could hit the Meetup API with, or Meetup service rather. The Meetup service, we wanted to take in those keywords and return for the user a curated list of custom events that we could save for them and display. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, and you can check out our code on GitHub. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Events, very cool. If you want to vote for it, like the post, like their pinned comment. I thought that it was really, it did, first of all, they had a very, very, very awesome looking interface for a mobile app. You know, a lot of times I feel like if you're going to dedicate the time to dive into React Native, you sometimes forego having a really nice, comfortable interface. I really, really, really appreciated that. And I also thought it was really cool that they used like I'll call it the LPS, the LinkedIn parsing service that they had, which is like a really good way of bridging two APIs, right? Having some like intermediary that needs to like funnel information out to Meetup and whatever else they use. So that was definitely a good approach there. What do you think,
great job.
Finn?
Yeah, I think it was a really impressive app. We're seeing more and more teams play around with React Native, and it's pretty impressive to see them pull that together because it's not something we explicitly teach in the curriculum, but they have all the tools to build really awesome software with it.